Perhaps the best thing that can be said about the 1976 New York Jets season is that it's over. It was a year of grim disappointment for veteran and rookie alike. For many of the young players, this first taste of pro football was a bitter one. Even when things seemed right, something went wrong. There were times when the Jets themselves were their own worst enemy. Desperate for help, an SOS call was beamed out. The man who answered had been in the Jets' own backyard all the time. Walt Michaels, as much a fixture of New York as Times Square, will be the new Jet leader in 1977. Said one observer, Michaels exudes the quiet strength that one finds in all successful coaches. This strength will be tested as Michaels attempts to create a team in his own image, a squad of dedicated and hard-working individuals. Both youngster and veteran will have to measure up to the Michaels standard of excellence. Yet from the disillusionment of 1976, there emerged signs that show the Jets are ready to meet this challenge with all the determination their new coach could ask for. The task at hand will not be easy, but Michaels and his Jets are ready. 1977 is here, and things have changed for the better. After 12 campaigns, New York Jet fans have said goodbye to a man they called Broadway Joe. No one could throw like Broadway Joe. From any angle, Joe Namath was identifiable. The quick and certain drop back preceding a buggy whip pass to a receiver, no matter how far downfield. But there was more to Joe Namath than that splendid right arm. A brilliant tactician whose keen mind, coupled with his natural gifts, could pick apart any defense. There have been quarterbacks before, and there will be quarterbacks hence, who will possess equal ability. Yet Joe Namath will always remain unique. His every exploit was magnified. To his followers, he was a superhero. Constantly in the public eye, outlandish, outspoken, outstanding Joe Namath has had a career of countless memorable moments. April 1976, the Roosevelt Hotel, New York City.
New York Jets, first round selection. Richard Todd, quarterback, Alabama.
Fan enthusiasm would be tempered for a while, however. 1976 was a learning year for Richard Todd, and some of the lessons were painfully administered. Every rookie must pay his dues to become a member of the National Football League. But it seems that rookie quarterbacks are often charged a higher fee than anyone else. Richard Todd learned that he would have to survive all that was pitted against him if he were to attain any degree of success. So week by week, he picked up the nuances of his trade, skills that would both protect and mature him into a professional quarterback. Richard Todd was ready for the challenge. His newfound knowledge will help, as will the experience found in the offensive unit. Fourteen-year tackle Winston Hill extended his club record consecutive game streak to 195 last season. Other veteran help on the starting unit consists of number 65, center Joe Fields, number 67, guard Darrell Austin, the $6 million man, left tackle Robert Woods, number 72, number 78, right tackle Gary Petz, and Randy Rasmussen, number 66, the team's most consistent performer. Throughout his career, Rasmussen has played superbly, and while the fans may not always notice, Rasmussen's peers certainly do. After a decade of football, he is still one of the most respected players in the league. More experience will come from running back Steve Davis, number 35, the team's second leading rusher. And while Buffalo may have the juice, New York has the sauce. Before falling to injury in Week 6, Ed Marinaro paced the team in both rushing and receiving. An injury forced wide receiver Jerome Barkham to miss the first 10 games, but he then returned to the Jet lineup when he could have sat out the season. Opponents were very sorry he had come back. Ailments, too, had wiped out David Knight's season a year ago. In 1976, the slender receiver began to make up for lost time. Without a doubt, the best receiver on the club is still tight end Richard Castor. Even when he drew double coverage, Castor still found ways to help the team. Whether it was blocking for a running play or being the principal of a running play himself, Castor was ready and willing to serve. But what Richard Castor does best is catch the ball. And in that respect, he is the equal of any tight end in the game. The Jets' specialty unit was a flexible and determined group last season, willing to incorporate any strategy that could give them an edge. If things didn't pan out just right the first time, they'd try another approach. Place kicker Pat Leahy was instrumental in the unit's success and achieved his own high point against Buffalo when his fourth quarter field goal gave the Jets their first victory. Punter Dwayne Carroll finished in the league's top 10, launching towering rockets that gave suicide aces Mike Hennigan, Tom Morvaso, Larry Keller, and Howard Satterwhite plenty of time to strike. On offense, the special teams relied on the Italian connection. Kick returners Lou Picot, number 89, and rookie Louis Giamona, number 45, disappeared faster than antipasto at a Sicilian wedding. The Jet defense was a combination of young and younger in 1976. 6 rookies started at one time or another and quickly discovered that the best way to stop the opponent was to outman him. Runners soon became all too familiar with New York's swarming legion of gang tacklers. Two veterans manned the interior posts last season. Number 77, massive Carl Barceloskis, held down the left side. 5-year pro Ed Gallagher, number 85, played right tackle, where he contained the inside run. Both found themselves sharing time with talented rookie Larry Falk, number 74, a pleasant 7th-round discovery. An even greater surprise was the emergence of Lawrence Pillars at left end. Pillars, number 76, was a real find in the 11th round as he topped the front 4 in tackles. Tight end Richard Neal was the sage of the defense, offering encouragement to the younger players. He was also the team leader in quarterback sacks. The secondary was loaded with hard-hitting tacklers. First-year corner number 23, Schaefer Suggs, seemed well-suited to that style. At the other corner, number 38, Ed Taylor, showed marked improvement in his second pro campaign. Twin safeties Phil Wise, number 27, and Burgess Owens, number 22, were lethal weapons of the defensive backfield. Their bone-jarring manner should blend well with Walt Michaels' 77 defensive plan. Walt Michaels was an intense player in his own right. As a linebacker with Cleveland, Michaels was a four-time All-Pro. Later, as defensive coordinator for the Jets, he built a championship defense. Determination and savvy also marked the play of current linebacker number 55, John Ebersole. In 1976, Ebersole's consistent play held together a very young Jet linebacking unit. 7 years of NFL play have taught Ebersole the subtleties of the position, skills that he has passed on in playing alongside 3 rookie linebackers, men whose apprenticeship will serve them well next year. Third-round draft pick Greg Buttle, number 51. Number 56, Larry Keller, and Bob Martin, number 59. Martin was drafted 6th last winter, but came in number 2 on the club tackling chart. Larry Keller fought in the Canadian League Wars before heading to New York. His rugged play earned him 2 game balls during the 1976 season. The latest in the long line of Penn State linebackers, Greg Buttle joined such current NFL standouts as Ebersole, Pittsburgh's Jack Ham, and Buffalo's John Scorpan. Buttle was the most visible of the New York 3. An NFL All-Rookie Team selection, he led the Jets in tackles in 1976. Walt Michaels, who knows good linebacking when he sees it, said of Buttle, "He makes things happen. When he hits people, he buries them." Michaels further states, "We have 3 rookie linebackers who, if they stay healthy and keep their same attitudes, will be playing for us in this league for a long time. The skills are apparent, and the attitude is best summed up by Buttle. They don't pay me to play on Sundays. They pay me to practice. Sundays, I play for nothing. If I didn't want to be the best football player in the NFL, I never would have chosen to play pro ball. If all the Jet youngsters hold to that thought, the team will be headed in the right direction. One rookie whose direction was always goal-bound was running back Clark Gaines. Gaines did not start until the 7th week, yet still was the club's top receiver. "68 running backs were chosen in last year's draft. Gaines was not one of them. But by the end of the year, he had outrushed them all. The determined young man from Alberton, Georgia, was team MVP, as well as Conference Rookie of the Year. Perhaps more than anything else, Gaines' incredible season was the brightest spot of 1976. But now the Jets are ready for the challenge that awaits them in 1977. It is still a team in transition, but finally, there is a solid foundation to build upon. The Jets know where they want to go, and now have the kind of leadership necessary to take them there. Some of the old faces are gone, but the new ones remaining know what is ahead and are eager to get started. For ticket information, call 212-421-6600 or write tickets, New York Jets, 598 Madison Avenue, New York, 10022.